Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show with your host Ram today. And in this part of the Cricket Happening Show, we are going to I'm going to do a brief review of the one-day international series which is coming up tomorrow between Zimbabwe and Pakistan. As you know, Pakistan beat Zimbabwe absolutely hollow 2-0, and now the focus will be shifting on to the one-day international series, which is going to be starting off with the first one-day international tomorrow to be played between Pakistan and Zimbabwe at the Harare Sports Club. So I'll do a brief review of that, and then we will look at the second unofficial test match which is happening, where South Africa are definitely in front right now, even though they are 166 for 5 currently. But I'm just going to try to see the score. Yes, in fact, they have declared at 166 for 5, so that essentially means that the India A team has been set a target tomorrow. In fact, it's almost the day is done, day 3 is done, so only one day left, and South Africa have made a challenging declaration here, I thought, because what happened was they probably touched the pitch. I'll come to that later. From 201, India A replied with 201, and South Africa A in reply to South Africa is 341. So that essentially means 140 runs lead. So with that 140 runs lead that South Africa A took in the first innings, they decided to declare at 166 for 5. The news is just out now that it's declared. So it essentially means that India will be chasing almost 300 and more than 300 runs, 307 runs for victory in this particular match on the final day. Well, but I'll come back to that later. But first, let me do a preview of the Zimbabwe versus Pakistan match, which is coming up tomorrow. Now, as you know, Zimbabwe, they have been struggling. They have lost the two T20s in a very, very miserable fashion. Not miserable, I would say, but they couldn't really do something against Pakistan. And Zimbabwe has not even named their one-day international squad, whereas Pakistan have already named their possible one-day squad tomorrow. But Zimbabwe are still waiting. Now, let's look at what Zimbabwe can do. We all know that Pakistan are definitely favorites. There's no doubt about that. But what is going to be very important is that what is Zimbabwe going to do? Now, for Zimbabwe, what was happening, if one saw I know that 50 overs one-day internationals are absolutely different kettle of fish, and India really thumped them 5-0 in that one-day series. And Pakistan, they have lots of pace bowlers, but the pace bowlers, let me tell you, have not had it their way. The reason being, if you look at the Zimbabwe, what they did in the 2020 internationals against Pakistan, they were off to a flyer. Vusi Sibanda and Hamilton Masakadza, the openers, were taking Zimbabwe to a flyer by giving a very, very good start, by probably posting 50 runs in both the matches. But once the openers left, once the pace bowlers were out of the attack and the spinners came into the equation, the problem started for Zimbabwe. So definitely, I'm sure that Pakistan would be probably thinking of actually strengthening the spin attack. We'll talk about that later. So Zimbabwe have to really iron out this, because what they need to do is they need to play the spinners well, because we have seen that Zimbabwe have struggled against spin. It was against Afridi they struggled in the first T20, then they struggled against Mohammad Hafiz, the captain, in the second T20. So that is what they need to rectify first. That's the first thing that they need to do. Now, and Saeed Ajmal, let me tell you, Saeed Ajmal has been bowling, but not among a lot of wickets. But you know what a threat he can be in 50 overs one-day internationals. So I think Zimbabwe there's a question mark hanging for them as far as spinners are concerned. Brendan Taylor has to show his best form now, because as you know, Zimbabwe are already crippled as far as Kyle Jarvis going is concerned at the age of 24, announcing his retirement. So that is going to be pretty tough for them, pretty tough on them too. They have some talented players in their midst, but it all depends on how they come up. As you know, there has not been, in a sense, the team has not been gelling well as a unit, and Brendan Taylor has to lead from the front. if you have seen that Vusi Sibanda and Hamilton Masakaza have been capable of good, I mean, they have given some good aggressive starts to Zimbabwe, but they need to really carry it further. They need to really stem the spin and carry it further. So that is going to be another thing. Sikandar Raza, who did very well against the against India and the one-day internationals, I'm sure he will be there in the team. The batting, well, the all-rounders, Sean Williams, Malcolm Waller, everyone have to really contribute. Pace bowling resources are looking pretty slim, considering the Pakistani batting lineup which is there in front. Zimbabwean bowlers are going to find it tough. Also spin is something which Pakistan plays day in and day out, so that should not be a problem. Prosper Utsaya could be a very good inclusion, in the sense with his experience, he is still a very good spinner according to me. That is as far as Zimbabwe is concerned. So Zimbabwe are the ones who have to really see what they can come up with, whether they can come up with a good to upset Pakistan, which is going to be very unlikely according to me. And as far as Pakistan are concerned, they are into some good form. Nasir Ahmed Shahzad, the other day now, holds the record for the highest individual runs hit by a single batsman in T20 cricket for Pakistan. Ahmed Shahzad, 98 not out. Nasir Jamshed also is a very, very good one-day player. So both of them very good openers. And then the captain Mohammad Hafiz, he's already shown that he is in some great form. He played well against in the Caribbean Premier League. Again, he's doing a great job here and also leading the side very well. And Pakistan can only go with lots of confidence. And then Mohammad Hafiz, Misbah Haq will be the captain, as you know, in the one-day internationals. Asad Shafiq or Umar Amin might play. Shahid Afridi, he's such a wonderful striker of the ball, and he is also looking in good nick. Sarfraz Ahmed, the wicket-keeper. As I said, Mohammad Irfan and Junaid Khan will get more opportunities here, because this is going to be a one-day international. So it will be, I'm sure Junaid Khan didn't play in the 2020, but Mohammad Irfan looked listless. I'm sure Junaid Khan and Mohammad Irfan would be quite a handful in the one-day internationals. And the spin would be in the hands of, they have a lot of spinners there. Shahid Afridi, Mohammad Hafiz, they have Saeed Ajmal. As I said, instead of Asad Ali, they might include Abdul Rahman, because they have seen that Zimbabwe have been fallible to spin. Well, so that is as far as Pakistan, Zimbabwe, the first one-day international, which is coming up tomorrow at the Harare Sports Club. They are going to play 5 one-day internationals in all. Not 5 internationals, there's going to be only 3 one-day internationals. So it's very essential for both the teams to get a start pretty soon in the first one-day international. So that is something. And then we will look at, right now what I see is that I told you that the players ended, but players not ended. We don't have many overs to go. We hardly have any overs to go. In fact, probably 2 overs in the day, because India, I see that they have started their reply. Chiteshwar Pujara and Murli Vijay are the openers who have come down. 307 is the target for victory. The first over was a maiden by Bew Hendricks. So 307 is the figure that India has been given to chase. Now, just talking about this game, today, as I said, India resumed at the overnight. They were struggling yesterday, as you know. Only Cheteshwar Pujara played a good knock of 54. South Africa 341 all out, and India 8 were all out for 201 today. Today, Parvez Rasool went on to get some runs. He was unbeaten 32 with 5 boundaries. Other than that, there was not much support for Parvez Rasool, and the Indian innings was wound up for 201 in reply to 341 put up by South Africa A previously. The best bowler was Bew Hendricks, who looked pretty impressive right from the time he bowled against the India A batsman. 21 overs, 11 made and 36 runs and 5 wickets. Abbott had gone for 57. Simon Harmer, the spinner, after doing well with the bat earlier, rescuing the South African batting lineup along with Wayne Parnell to put up 90 odd runs, also did very well with the ball with his off spin. 20.1 overs, 3 maidens, 74 runs and 4 wickets for him. And South Africa in their second dig, they made 166 for 5. Dean Elgar was impressive with 62 with 5 boundaries. 27 from Bavuma, 2 boundaries. 35 from Justin Ontong, and 20 coming in from R. Hendricks at the top of the batting order. So 166 for 5, as I said. India has been set a target of 307, and 3 wickets for 56 for Shahbaz Nadeem, who was the best bowler, and 1 wicket apiece to Ishwar Pandey and Parvez Rasool. Now India A in the second, now they have been kept a target of 307. As I said, there's not much overs to go. There's only probably, I'm just trying to check how many overs are there. This match is being played at Pretoria. Well, there's only, I'm told there is only 2 overs more left, because I'm just trying to see what exactly is the situation. So India A already won the first test by an innings defeat. Only 2.2 overs remaining for the day. India A batsmen, the openers, would be pretty watchful not to lose any wicket. They are none for none right now, with Cheteshwar Pujara and Murli Vijay in the middle, starting as the openers. As Beau Hendricks is the man who is bowling. Beau Hendricks already, as you know, he bowled pretty well in the first innings to take a 5-wicket bag, and he will be bowling to Murli Vijay. Well, one thing that I would like to say, 307 looks to be a target that India can do, but yes, it is going to be, tomorrow is going to be the final day of this second unofficial test match, and one would be probably thinking that 307 is something India can do. Well, there is a wicket gone here. Beau Hendricks has taken the wicket, so Beau Hendricks is continuing his good run in this particular match, and what a breakthrough for South Africa! Absolutely at the nick of we are just 2.1 overs away from close of play, and Beau Hendricks has struck right away. Taking the first wicket, he has clean bowled Murli Vijay for a blob here, and so that leaves the night watchman Shahbaz Nadeem walking in to join the captain Cheteshwar Pujara. So India, now Beau Hendricks has drawn first blood for his team, and that is a big wicket according to me. And so, as I said, this pitch, I was just going to say that this pitch is not going to be easy to bat on, not for the reason that Vijay is out, but also let me tell you, the pitch will afford lot of turn for the bowlers. There will be a lot of purchase for the spin bowlers, as we saw when India were bowling, when Shahbaz Nadeem and Parvez Rasool were bowling. So definitely South Africa will fancy their chances here to square this test series against India A. And what is going in the meanwhile, Beau Hendricks comes in and bowls to Shahbaz Nadeem, and Shahbaz Nadeem will get a single. That's the end of the over. That's a maiden wicket over. India are yet to score, chasing India A chasing 307 to win with 1 day remaining and 1 over to go for the day. Are 307, in fact 2 overs to go for the day, are 0 for 1. They have already lost Murli Vijay, clean bowled by Beau Hendricks for duck. Cheteshwar Pujara is not out. Shahbaz Nadeem, the night watchman, is set to score. So it is going to be, as I said, it's not going to be easy for India. It will take great skill and great experience of all these batsmen to really get out, because as I said, the ball is going to do a lot of tricks tomorrow on the final day, that is the 4th day, as this is the unofficial test match between India A team and the South Africa A team. So, and we have seen that the ball has been turning, and it's not going to be easy. But if India can actually pull up a win tomorrow, they already had their hopes dashed. They would have probably thought that they should not be losing any wicket, but they already lost the opener Murli Vijay for a blob here, and India are yet to score. So I think it would be great skill and great patience that would lead India through. But South Africa A probably would be fancying their chances tomorrow on this particular pitch. Looking at the nature of the pitch, it looks like, if Simon Harmer, the right-arm off spinner, he could turn a ball through the rough, and that would be very interesting to see. As I said, it is going to be very interesting to see if India can win this. India A manages to win this match. I thought they would have played a great game of cricket on the final day, that is the 4th day of this unofficial test match. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, let me see whether there is any other cricket news that I could catch up with. I don't find anything really interesting right now. So on this note, dear fans, friends and subscribers, your host Ram would like to take leave from this Cricket Happening show today, but your host Ram will be back again with you tomorrow on this Cricket Happening show. Until then, goodbye. Thank you.